Everybody's coming over here to tell me, hey, he doesn't have a cup in. I'm like, hey.
Well, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors out here tonight. First off, we'd like to thank Modelo. Modelo will be out here. We got refreshments. We got Miller Lite, Modelo, Corona Extra in the back left-hand corner. Go see your guys over there. Make sure you get your drinks. Take care of your staff over there.
Oh, the commission is not liking this one. You know, the youth fights are not technically sanctioned by the commission, but when the commission's in here, you know, they have an obligation to kind of step in and.
It probably feels a bit like, what if you were like a police officer and you were at the county line and someone was on the other side of the county line, like doing some wild stuff, and you're like, hey, oh God, imagine how that would feel for both people. That's what we're looking at.
Exactly. It's just an awkward situation. Neither guy can really, you know, help it. I mean, you know, obviously if you plan to fight in an MMA card and you don't have a cup,
you're required to wear a groin protector in boxing.
Also, our ringside doctor tonight will be Mr. Robert Clinton. Our ref controlling an action in the ring tonight is Chris Luter.
And that was another point.
Also, our other referee is Larry Carter.
Our referees tonight, both black belts.
Our judges tonight, Stephen Roberts, Tiffany Sorber, and Marty Garner. And singing our national anthem later will be Jacob Rice.
So Fight For It getting underway here in Raleigh, a promotion for fighters by fighters with fighters in almost, or trainers in every role. You and I, instructors. Like I said, Chris Luter, an instructor and black belt under the Gracie system. LC3, our other referee. Some of our judges, I know Marty trains. I know Miss Tiffany trains. Robert Clinton, his son Caleb is a professional MMA fighter. These are people that care greatly about the martial arts.
Technicalities, but we got it handled, and our kickboxer will be on the way to the cage in just 1 minute.
Yes, you heard it, folks. We are experiencing.
There he is.
Equipment technicalities.
Yeah, technicalities. You know, yeah. A tactical delay on my end.
Technicalities.
All right, youth boxing, teen boxing underway here at Fight For It.
All right, here we go. Let's cheer your boxers on. Kickboxing, round number 1, youth MMA. Let's go, Riley, make some noise.
Sam, it's boxing. Somebody gonna have to tell Sam what the fights are.
No, because then we have less to work with.
Yeah, I need all the material I can get.
These two boys about to put it on the line. Both of them look relaxed. Both of them look calm.
Well, you know, I don't know obviously too much about Vasquez being an independent fighter, and you know, I don't know anything about Juan.
He just catches a jab on his way in.
I know he's from a great team. Immortales Fight Club, got Jock Cornell.
So Vasquez looks like he knows what he's doing. He's eating some shots coming forward, and it looks like he's willing to trade, but Juan Echeverry's hands are a little bit faster.
Yeah, Juan's quick with that jab, huh? He's flicking it out there. Oh, nice little cross, too.
Yeah, there's definitely a speed disparity. He's chasing. Vasquez is chasing forward and eating shots as he's coming in. Looking to land one big one, but he's eating several. 3, 4, 2 to 3 punches downstairs and a hook up top. Echeverry cracks him with a straight right down the middle that causes Vasquez to back up a little further than he has before. Vasquez is becoming slightly more desperate, bouncing, reaching. You see his back foot coming up, and he's flinching and reacting to everything Juan does.
Yeah, Juan is quick, man. He did those shots to the body, and I was like, wow, that's fast.
He's literally beating him to the punch, rolls under, and the left hook staggers Vasquez into the clinch. Vasquez shakes the cobwebs loose as he adjusts his headgear and comes forward with the same strategy of bouncing right out at range, but he just can't keep up with the speed.
His mouth's open now, too.
Of Echeverry.
First clinch of the fight. Earlier, Juan Echeverry.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, I was going to say earlier when that situation, same situation came up, Echeverry backed up to the fence.
Uppercut from Echeverry rocks Vasquez, but Vasquez had some success in that exchange, landing a left hook and a right hook. But Echeverry is too fast. He's literally beating him to the punch. Echeverry's hooks are landing on the inside of Vasquez's hooks. Vasquez stumbles back again.
There there by Echeverry. Wow. Wow.
The speed, accuracy, and balance of Juan Echeverry has been impeccable.
Are we sure this is a youth fight? Oh, wow. The cross, the follow-up, the willingness to just keep handing out the pieces.
Watch at the end of that round, I saw something very interesting. Echeverry did a little hop, a very advanced movement. He picks his feet up to adjust his balance, and he stays right at the exact range. He's lifting his feet ever so slightly to constantly adjust himself in the proper range. And he follows up, as you said. It's not just one and done. Vasquez is throwing 1 or 2 punches, desperately trying to reach him, and Echeverry is answering back with 3, 4, 5, and 6 punch combinations.
So often when we drill in the academy, it's 2 to 3 combination trading, right? This guy, when he has success, he keeps pushing. He's putting together 5, 6, 7 pieces and landing most of them. So, I mean, the speed at which he's able to do that is obviously very impressive, but being able to do stuff like that in your first fight, it says a lot too.
It never gets said enough. The level of competition in Fight Sport is crazy, even in the amateur division. These are guys making their debut. They look like professionals.
Especially to be youth fighters. For this to be a youth fight, this has been a very, very tough fight already for both guys.
Yeah,
a lot of shots in this fight.
Echeverry's balance and composure belies his record in his years.
Wow.
I don't know if I actually said that word correctly.
Oh, and Echeverry's bringing the heat.
Overhand right from Vasquez.
Oh, Echeverry hits him with a big shot.
Echeverry is in a little bit of trouble. Vasquez has landed a big right hand, and he's a little more wild. I think Vasquez realizes that he cannot outbox Echeverry, and he's going to have to land that.
Yeah, Vasquez is going for broke as he pushes Echeverry up to the fence wall here.
But if Echeverry can't finish him, he might run out of runway. Stiff jab from Vasquez. He pushes into a headlock, making this ugly as the 2 clash heads.
Yeah, Vasquez needs to find a little room to breathe because it's been all gas so far, and you can see it's starting to slow down just a little bit and getting hit with your mouth open like that. Oh, nice. Has him up against the fence and puts his head down and just throws to the body.
And you heard from those grunts, he was putting everything in. He said, I got here, here's my chance to land some punches, and he threw everything he had into him. But Vasquez is so accurate with these counters.
Really impressed by the technique on display from both guys to be such young fighters. Juan hits a big follow-up right hand there. And he's got Vasquez rocked bad, I think.
Yes, Vasquez is in a lot of trouble. The referee looking at it closely. These are kids. He's wobbling. We're going to see an 8 count here.
And they're going to call it off. It is Juan Echeverry representing Immortales in Wake Forest. The hometown kid gets it done.
What an amazing fight from these 2 young men. Vasquez nearly getting himself back into the fight with a vicious overhand right, but the speed, accuracy, and timing of Echeverry was too much.
We've called like 4 or 5 forward shows together. I don't think we've ever seen a finish in our opening fight because it's always a youth fight.
Yeah.
Unless it was a submission from an MMA fight. That is the first TKO youth fight and I've seen in a long time. The shots were super impressive.
And it was an accumulation.
All right, kickboxers to the center of the ring. I tell you what, Riley, this first fight did not disappoint. As we have your winner by referee stoppage due to strikes in the second round, it's Juan Echeverry.
There was a lot of shots. It was the accumulation.
Yeah,
added up.
You know, shout out to Vasquez for the toughness and the heart.
Absolutely.
Never even crumpled despite taking dozens of unanswered shots. Chris Luter, a very experienced referee here in North Carolina scene, he had just seen too much. He had seen too much to even do the 8 count. We went past that point.
Yeah, Vasquez was maybe a little too tough for his own good because he's getting beat to the punch literally in every exchange with very few exceptions, and they were just going to keep accumulating him, and he was not going to fall. So maybe he's saving him from himself.
Yeah,
that sort of toughness will serve him well as a professional later, but let's not
just for the sake of an amateur fight. It's also a youth fight, right? So
right.
The caution needs to be doubled.
Yeah, let's not leave brain cells in the cage when you have a long career ahead of you.